So let's start by telling me the process of creating this film.
So the movie's called Another Earth, and Brit and I have been collaborating for many, many years. When we were in college, we went to Georgetown together, we used to make short fiction films. And after that, we made a few documentaries, and we were having a discussion saying we want to get back to the roots. We want to tell stories where we can control the narrative, unlike a documentary where the characters, their lives are unfolding and you're just capturing it. We thought, let's tell a story that's meaningful to us where we can craft the entire piece. And we came up with this idea about another Earth where all 6.3 billion of us are living another life. And the possibility of meeting yourself is very, very real. And then we decided to tell the story of Rhoda, who is this young woman who's brilliantly realized by Brit, and on her search for forgiveness, redemption, and to rebuild her life. So, yeah, it was a very organic process.
Brit, tell me about your involvement in this process.
I think we have a wonderful time writing together because we're just wonderful friends. So it's just like getting to show up to work every day with your favorite playmate, and we just tell each other the story out loud, and he'll talk for a while, and then I'll pick up where he left off, and then he'll pick up where I left off, and you're just telling each other the story back and forth, trying to make it as entertaining as possible, trying to thrill each other, trying to surprise each other. And if we can do that for each other, then we can hopefully do it for an audience. And then one day the writing is done, and then we go to set, and I put on my acting cap and take off my writing hat, and he puts on all of his hats. He has many hats, so we go put all of his hats on. And then we make the movie, and that's the most fun of all because the story always surprises you. There are things you find when the fog rolls in one day, or when William, who's such a gifted actor, says something that or moves or acts in some way that we never anticipated, and those are the gifts of getting to make movies.
Right. Tell me about some of the surprises that you come across along the way.
Some of the surprises, I mean, they're subtle, they're nuanced, they're moments of magic, and we were really fortunate to shoot a lot of the film in chronological order. Because at the heart of this science fiction thriller is a romantic drama between Rhoda and William and John. Rhoda, played by Brit, and John, played by William. So at the heart is this romantic drama, and a relationship drama is a very delicate thing because it's so nuanced, and their performances are so nuanced, and some of the surprises just occurred in the way a scene was realized in the moment. And one of the things you're sensitive to as a director is the beat shifts, the micro beats. Like, how is the movie progressing? How is the relationship going from a place of grief and guilt or a darkness to a lightness? And how does the story unfold beat by beat, minutia by minutia? And one of the things about working with such brilliant actors is they are being moved in that moment as they are portraying these characters, are living out these characters, and sometimes that is surprising. And so in some way it's difficult to say. The surprises aren't like, whoa, like a wolf ran through the set, or like a giraffe showed up, or something like that. But the surprise is more like, wow, that was a magical way of delivering it, and I'm grateful to witness it.
Was it your intention to set to this? Essentially, it's more like a drama, a love story, in a sci-fi kind of setting.
Absolutely. I think the beauty of science fiction is it allows for a new perspective on real life. It allows for an impossible metaphor that allows us to understand something deeper about being human. And so it's weird because it just is a change of perspective. The movie plays with this notion of perspective. And for us, we were really interested in the idea of getting outside of your own perspective and bearing witness to another version of you. And so to make that literal through science fiction allows the mind to soar and imagination to really sweep you up and look at the drama, the human love drama, in a new, fresh way.
How would you explain the last scene to someone who has seen the movie?
Oh, it's interesting. Mike and I never talk about the ending of the film because
moments.
I think we realized right away that our version of it, what we felt as writers or what he felt as a director or filmmaker, what I felt as an actor, it actually isn't as important as what the audience feels. And I think what's cool about this film is that it's not all spectacle, spoon-feeding you everything. Like,
We trust the audience.
We trust the audience's imagination, and we trust their intelligence, their emotional intelligence, and they put themselves into it. And your version of the end has a bit of you in it. And so who cares what we think about what happens?
But we do think something very specific.
We do think something specific, and we love the way we think and feel about it, but we're more interested in the way that other people think and feel about it.
You know, a lot of art making is trying to build a bridge, and an emotional bridge. And us as the filmmakers are putting brick by brick by brick, extending this bridge across a river. But we don't want to take the bridge all the way to the other side. We want the audience to put some bricks out there too and project their own real lives and their stories upon this, and we connect. And there is where the emotional transference takes place.